My name's Brian, and with my wife Margaret, we're the founders and owners of Altogether Care. We started the company in 1988 from scratch, and since then it's developed into one of the largest providers of care services in the Southwest. Now, since we started the company, which really began with the Weymouth Nursing Home here, and then expanded to Steepledon Manor, and then expanded to Chevrill's Care Home in Maiden Newton, and then most recently expanded to Sherborne House Care Home, which is in Yeovil. So we've kind of snook across the border into Somerset from where we are today.
I'm Paul Gorsuch, I'm Head of Business Administration for Altogether Care. My job itself is running the business side. Around about 90% of our staff are actually care workers, so they are frontline workers. When they're out and about in people's homes or they're working in the care homes themselves, they often can actually have someone's life in their hands. So it's important that we give them as good a training as we possibly can. And we feel and we know that our training is some of the best in the industry. It's certainly the most thorough that I've come across. So we send them out fully prepared to do their job. And we try to impress on them right from the start that they're joining a company that has got very high standards and very high values.
At Chevrill's, as I said, we specialize in dementia, and we have tried our best to provide the best quality of service we could to our clients and to improve the quality of life for people with dementia. It's extremely rewarding at the end of the day to see that we are here to help people who need our help. We need to treat them as normal people with dignity and respect, as you would like someone else to treat you, and provide the best quality of care.
Care assistants in general and trained nurses as well not only have to look after the physical needs of an individual, they have to look after their emotional needs as well. It actually is very challenging and very rewarding, and you can make a significant difference to people's lives.
The relationships are all really good. The residents and the carers all work together very well.
You get to know them. They get to know what you want, what you like.
The biggest growth in the company over the last 5 years has been in the home care. Our home care business started somewhat later than the care home businesses in 1993.
Domiciliary is when you go to a client's house and you care for them at home. This enables them to stay in their homes longer. A typical half an hour visit in domiciliary would be you'd arrive, you'd help them get out of bed, you'd assist them to wash and dress, make their breakfast, prompt their medication, empty commodes, wash out commodes, make beds, make sure everything's as clean as possible when you leave.
Care workers have a vast range of duties to perform, and they need to be flexible. But as I said, they need to be trained, and we provide some excellent training. We give a week's induction, and we give 3 days a year, at least 3 days a year of continuity training. On top of that, we give specialist training, and that can be specialising in any number of things.
They've really pushed me forward to do all of my training. I've done my medication course and my MVQs.
Be humorous in the way you deliver care, kind. And I talked earlier about human kindness, and I think human kindness is one of the great values in delivering care, and those are the ones that I would ask all of you to think about when you are delivering care.
It's a company with a great reputation. It really has, and I knew about it beforehand. It values its people, and it's got good standards, and that's one of the reasons why I actually joined. It's very much a home from home for the people concerned, actually, in there.
There is a clear career pathway in front of you, and Altogether Care will do its very best to make sure that you have all the training you need to do that. Make them feel at ease, make them feel valued, do all these things, and you'll be a great success.
The world is your oyster when you actually join a company like this. We operate across Dorset and into Somerset, and we're going to be moving into Hampshire as well, so it's an expanding company with a great reputation.
When it works well, when you can see that the home under its manager is working really well, you generally sense that because there is a kind of atmosphere about the home, a kind of underlying happiness which you can feel. And people sense that the minute they walk into the home. I think care is a job to be proud of, and it will give you a huge amount of satisfaction. And I think from that respect, you will very much enjoy it. Care is an expanding market. More and more people need care. Therefore, I think you've entered a very good career pathway. There are numerous opportunities for you in the company. And only recently we have examples of people who started at the very bottom who've risen to the very top of the company. Lots of training available. Latch into it, get on with it. You've got a fantastic career in front of you.